This is not probably how I'm gonna start the video, but I'm gonna do it first anyways because it's funny. So this is my broken clarinet. Don't mind the super glue. This is also my personal clarinet that I checked out to a student. I am going to replace it. So I went and bought the cheapest clarinet on Amazon and it was $60. Out of my 3 instruments I've reviewed so far, this is actually the cheapest one out of the 3. This is a Yamaha clarinet. No, not Yamaha, Yamaha. It is a beginner's instrument, and a student that continues will want a better playing instrument eventually. I mean, I gotta say, at least they're being honest. They know that this is not the cream of the crop clarinet, and they're not pretending that it is. And you know what? If $60 gets you a clarinet that you can start and learn on, that's a pretty dang good deal. But starting an instrument is hard, and making sure that you get the right one is important. And the most important thing is that that clarinet actually works for you and not against you. There are so many little buttons and knobs, and if just one thing is off, that can really screw up a beginner's progress. So let's go get it. Oh, I hated that. Oh, let's go get it. Well, I got it, so we're gonna take it out of the box, we're gonna check out the case, we're gonna see what's all inside of it, and we're gonna put it together, and we are gonna play it. And we're gonna see if it stacks up to the higher quality instruments that I also have with me today. So let's go grab it. Here's our box today. I'm kind of disappointed because out of my 3 instruments I've done so far, I haven't gotten like a typical Amazon cardboard box. This thing is like, it is like loose leaf in there, this case. And the other thing that's kind of weird about it, I have not touched this box at all. And it is not taped, it is not anything. There might not even be a clarinet in here. We might have a really, really short video today. This is gonna be like a really easy unboxing. Boo. Okay. That was the shortest unboxing ever. That's so disappointing. So here's the clarinet case. Not bad. I mean, like looking at it, Yamaha, ooh la la. So there's our case. Sure. You've got the zipper. Oh man, that's awesome. It happened again. Okay, this is a 2 for 2 for these soft cases. Every time I've gotten this so far, the zipper's been off the rails when I got it. What is the deal there? Come on. Let's see if it fixes itself like the other one did. So, yeah, we're good. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so we've got our little, I don't even know what you could put in this. It's not gonna hold music. It's not gonna hold, I mean, you could maybe put like a reed case in there. You could put a reed case in there. That makes sense. Yeah, it's fine. Got the little main Velcro here too, just like the other soft case did. It's just a thing now, I guess, with these soft cases. It's got little backpack or luggage strap things. That's gonna be nice if it comes with the luggage straps, which I assume it does. So, unzip it. Ad break. So, if you want to go down and hit that subscribe button, that would be awesome. The last video, the trombone video, I actually got monetized. You guys were so flippin' awesome. That was so great. So thank you for all of those who subscribed. My next subscriber goal is going to be 10,000 subscribers, which is absolutely insane. But I'm going to be making a post on my Patreon that you guys can comment and leave any sort of challenges you guys might want to see me do when I do hit that goal. One of my buddies thought that I should try to play hot cross buns for 10 hours in one video, which might be fun. I might die. I don't know. Oh yeah, yes, right on the top. Right on the top, yes. Gloves. Gonna try them on. We'll see if these are better than the Mendini trumpet gloves. Those things were like, I felt like I was gonna break them putting them on. Oh man, it's got that same kind of stitch. My fingers barely fit. I got kind of fat fingers. We've established that in other videos. It's fine. Michael Jackson style. I'm now losing the white gloves. Yamaha. Rarel, it says. Jeez Louise. All right, anyways. We've got a white cloth that's like indented with something. I'll take it out quick. Oh, excuse me, not just a cloth. It's actually the one that you throw through the clarinet to clean it. That's nice. It comes with some things for your teeth, some of the guards. I never use these. It comes with 2 barrels apparently, and they are different sizes. So you're gonna be using those for different tunings, I guess. I've never used two. I'm guessing that if you're a beginner, you'd want to use the smaller one because then it's going to pull the pitch up. Beginners are notoriously flat on clarinets. You're always going to push them in all the way typically. So a smaller one can make that easier, but the thing is, if you use a smaller one, it's going to be compensating in a way that you don't really want to because you're trying to fix up the muscles here to make them strong enough to actually get the pitch up where you need it to be. So like, yeah, you can use this as a crutch if the smaller one, but like you should just use the standard size barrel so that you're used to it when you actually do end up upgrading to a different clarinet. Okay, oh, I forgot my disclaimer. Warning. Chase Jamison is a band director. He is not a professional clarinetist. I'm okay at the clarinet, just like I'm okay with most band instruments. I'll wow you with my playing later, but for now, roast me in the comments just like last time for everything that I screw up, and it'll be great, and we'll have a lot of fun with it, and you can laugh at me and I'll laugh with you, and maybe I'll learn something just like you might learn something about some really cheap clarinet. What else we got in here? Oh, that's actually kind of nice. It comes with a screwdriver, a little baby one. So that you can, you know, tighten all these little things up here, which hopefully we won't need to do out of the box. This is, I don't know what. Oh, okay, it's the, like cork grease, but it's in like a little tube that here. What the, god dang it. Well, all right, take two. Okay, it comes with, oh, now it's all hairy. Would have been nice if they put it in a little chapstick bottle like every other cork thing you could ever get, but I guess this works too. I'll just have to get my fingers all quirky. Yay, we got our straps. That was in there too. Nice. Next, that's the bell that comes with it. Now, ooh, exciting part. Ooh, secret little stand in here. That's actually cool. I'm gonna take a little mini pause on the bell here, and we're gonna talk about this stand. There's a stand, it's really cool. So you can put it in the bell when you're stowing it, and then it kind of spiders out like so, and then you just attach it like that, and then look at that. And then just check that out. Hey, you got a little clarinet stand. Stands are useful because you know just setting a clarinet down is kind of a pain in the butt if you don't have a place to put it. So stand. I'll take the barrel out, see what it looks like. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all this garbage. It's like, I don't know, is that like wet? It's got like weird things on it. Anyways, all right, let's start with the next piece of the puzzle here. Okay, cool. They've got an adjustable thumb rest. That's nice because then you can adjust where your thumb sits up or down depending on where you want your hand placed. That's cool. I'm just gonna quickly look over all these pads. So far, so good. That's good. Okay, I'll set that like that. Next, top section. All right, first impression here. See, this part here is like a lot higher than this one. That's like something that's gonna be not great. You would kind of need to typically adjust because these should be the same height. I'm nervous, man. Now I'm nervous. I'm scared. I'm gonna put this together and it's not gonna work. I'm gonna have to send it back. What a pain in the butt. Okay, I figured they would put a reed in the box. The reed's probably gonna be terrible. They never come with good reeds. They just don't. So you're gonna need to buy reeds. I could do a whole video on reeds. I probably will do a whole video on reeds, to be completely honest. The reed is on the mouthpiece already. That's bad. It's just bad that a student would open this up and see that. Not only that, but it's not even on very well. It's too low on the old mouthpiece. So a student's gonna start blowing into this thing. It's not even gonna work good, even though it is a bad reed. And you shouldn't even start playing it anyways because you should wet the reed. I don't even need the ligature to hold it on there. That's a nice touch. All right. Oh. How's everyone doing today? We doing pretty good? Let's talk about the inside of this case. This is gonna be great audio. That's what the inside of the case looks like. It's got sections for both barrels. Whoops, I already knocked something over. It also has a cover for the mouthpiece. I didn't say that, but let's not forget about it. All right, I'm gonna lose the reed. I'm going to be playing it with their mouthpiece. Again, I find it silly every time a YouTuber like pulls their cheap instrument out and then throws their $300 mouthpiece on there and is like, this is nice. Wow, great, it feels great. It's like, no, dude, use their stuff. Your student's not gonna buy a $60 horn and then scrounge for $200 mouthpiece. That would make no sense. So I'm using this. When we do the blind test, I'm going to be switching to my nice mouthpiece for all of them. And the reason for that is so that I can't tell the difference. And so my wife, Jenna, cannot tell the difference when we actually play them blind. Oh yeah, ligature too. Ligature. Let's start putting this thing together, I guess. So I'm gonna use their little cork thing here, lubricant, cork grease. My finger. one of the things I think I'm kind of most nervous about, I'm scared that the parts aren't actually gonna fit together, like the cork's gonna be too big. So we'll see. That fit in there pretty okay to start here. So on step 2. Okay, when you put it in, try not to bend any metal. Hey. Oh my God. I didn't even do it. Okay. It's late, man. It's late. This is gonna be scintillating footage. So when you put this piece together, make sure that you watch out for this piece here and this piece here. You don't want to be pushing down these buttons on the bottom piece because then it's going to lift up that little piece, which is going to make it not come in correctly. This is me not touching anything. So you can see it's already kind of touching. If I push, it's going to push that cork underneath out between those two pieces. Boo! So I have to push down on this one to get it into place, which you should not have to do. That's lame. A regular kid's not gonna know that. And then we get the easy part, which is just the bottom, and I still get to grease it with my finger and get it all greasy again. Okay, and last but not least, whoops, we put on the bell, which is a tight fit. Oh my gosh. That shouldn't be that tight. Oh, come on. Okay. Man, that's a rough fit. That's rough. Now I got grease everywhere again. God dang it. All right, 2 ways you can put the ligature on a clarinet. You can put it so that the screws line up like so. I haven't adjusted yet, so don't kill my reed thing. Or you can flip it out so these are here, lined up that way. I am nervous, man. I'm nervous to try this thing out. I'm gonna blow into it and it's just gonna be like, fly, and people are gonna be like, he can't even play the clarinet. And it's like, I promise you I can make sound out of the clarinet. I'm nervous. I don't know if this thing is going to work at all. And if it does work, that's gonna be a heck of a deal for 60 bucks. Let me try the reed first. We'll see if we can even get sound out of the reed. If the reed's bad, I'm just gonna chuck it. I'm gonna go grab my other reed, my Rico or my Leger, because if this reed's no good, it's not gonna be a very nice thing for the clarinet. Now, of course, I haven't wet this down enough either, but okay, well, I'm getting sound out of it. Let's throw it back on. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play this clarinet a little bit. I'm gonna see if it works. I'm gonna like even just play like some of the notes. We'll maybe throw a chromatic scale on there if I can remember my fingerings. And then I've got a couple other clarinets over here that we're gonna try too. One of which is actually a fairly nice student model clarinet. It's my Buffet Crampon Prodige or Protege. I don't even know how to say it and I own it. That is the one instrument that I actually don't lend out to any students. Like a kid would come ask me to play it and I'll be like, no, man, that's my clarinet, mine. And I really like it. I mean, I love that instrument. So if you're looking for like my recommendation for if you've got a little money to spend, but you still want a student model that's going to be very good, Buffet Crampon, it's great. But maybe that'll change today and this thing will be like, oh. Well, let's try it. Oh, let's try it. First notes. That's not a good start, man. That was a G. That was a no finger G. That's just, I mean, it's probably the reed. That reed's so bad, it's so bad. Okay, I got, oh, I'm lightheaded, literally. Whew, that took a lot of air. I'm gonna ditch this reed. I mean, I have to ditch it. Like, let's, okay, I'll try the break first above it. Okay, it actually worked. I'm gonna like, for my own health, I need to get a different reed. Like this does not, oh man. I'm gonna lose the reed. Funk. I've got 2 reeds that I switch between. I've got my Rico reeds. I usually use like a 3 for that or 2.5 because, you know, whatever. I just like to blow in and play. Or I have my Leger plastic reed. I had great luck with their alto reeds, the Leger. This one, I had a hard time getting the upper register. It actually worked pretty well for me today though. So I'm gonna use this today because I don't need to get it wet. Take 2 with my Leger reed. I'm still using their mouthpiece. This reed doesn't play any better than any like $3 reed that you can get in a box of 10. Okay, so let's try take 2 here. Let's try my open G. Good start. There is a possibility that it's me. I'm gonna lower the ligature a little, but there's a possibility it's not, man. Okay, G again. That's hard to play in. It's hot. I'm pushing a lot more air than I feel like I need to. Just to get a G out. Like, that's not good. That's like one of your first notes you're gonna learn on the clarinet. Is it like an E, G? Like, come on. That takes a lot of air. All right, F, E, D, C. Okay, kind of lightheaded again, man. I played my clarinet, you know, like an hour ago to warm up, practice, make sure I dusted some cobwebs off, and it plays so much easier. Before I give up on this clarinet, let me get my Rico reed, my regular non-plastic reed, and we'll see if that makes any difference. So you got my lovely sitting here and get my reed wet time again. Wasting my time getting the reed wet. Percussionists can just grab sticks and start hitting stuff. This is my Rico 2.5. So I'm a manly band director who uses really hard reeds. See if this is the magic touch. Oh, it's worse. It's just really airy. Do you hear that? Okay, now I'm not gonna do anything to this reed. I'm gonna throw it on my good one, okay? I'm not gonna do anything to it. Just gonna take it off and I'm putting it on the other one. I'm not gonna weigh it down, I'm not gonna do nothing. This is my good one. All right, ready? That was easy to play. Easy, okay? Like I blow in it and the sound comes out. You know what we'll try? So this is my cheapo. We're gonna try taking the mouthpiece off of my good one and putting it on this one. Maybe it's the mouthpiece. Maybe the mouthpiece is just really bad on this one, and then it's just gonna open up worlds of good clarinetting once I switch the mouthpieces. So give me a second. Wouldn't it be great if this was like awesome? Oh my gosh, what are you doing, Yamaha? Just put like a $20 mouthpiece on this thing and make it so you can actually play it. This is playable now. It was not playable before. Ugh, that's frustrating, man. Okay, so here's the deal. Maybe by going the cheapest route, okay? I got like the cheapest clarinet on Amazon. This thing must just be like a hunk of plastic that they 3D printed out of some guy's backyard and then started throwing them in clarinets. I don't know. This is not playable. It's this, okay? Why? Why would you do that to your horn? Why? Just put a better mouthpiece in there, okay? Like, okay, maybe that's what the difference between the $60 horns and the $80 horns are, is that, you know, they put in better mouthpieces. I don't know. Their mouthpiece is... Whoa. Okay, this thing I was kind of excited for, again, man, I'm always excited for these stands and I always get let down. These like little leggies, they move a lot. So like I put my nice clarinet on here. Look at that. Look at that. Amateur hour here. Golly, don't use this stand. It's not worth it. Get another stand, man. Okay, I'm still gonna use it, but I'm gonna put it middler of my desk so it doesn't fall off and die. So now that I know that I have a mouthpiece on here that I'll actually play, I'm going to run through some chromatics and we're gonna test out to see the notes and see if all of the things close like they're supposed to, and we'll kind of go from there. So I'll start on the bottom. That's really bad, we'll come back to it. Oh. I'm not even gonna pretend like I can play up there. That's probably not even the horn. Well, it could be the horn, but that's me. I'm not gonna be rubbing up on the top register of a clarinet. This key, the G sharp, or excuse me, the C sharp is makes it real airy. I'm not sure why that would even be, because all it's doing is lifting up one little button here. The D as well. I keep thinking saxophone fingerings. The D also just feels kind of airy. Not a good sound. It's just not. I don't know. Man. Okay. Here, this will be a little fun test too. I'm gonna use my Rico reed on both of these and we'll see if we can get sound. So this is the buffet. Very nice. This is the, don't break the reed. This is the Yama-er. Nope, harder now. Harder. Maybe it's just further apart, the opening. Here will be a fun test. I'm gonna put the cheap Yama-er mouthpiece on my buffet crampon clarinet, and we'll see if I can make some good sound out of that. Oh man, it's so hard to blow. It's so much harder to blow. This is my nice clarinet, and this is the cheapo mouthpiece on it, and it's so much harder to play. This mouthpiece, guys, Yama-er, guys. Like, you know what? This video is sponsored by me for telling Yama-er that they need to put a better mouthpiece in their dang clarinet. Gah! I'm like mad about it. Fine. I'm just gonna throw this part in the garbage. Seriously. It can't be that much more expensive to get a mouthpiece that works. Ah, Yama-er. Okay. I'm angry about it. I'm gonna have to do a test with my wife to see if she can tell the difference between the Yama-er clarinet with a good mouthpiece and with a bad mouthpiece. I'm also gonna do a blind test myself because I am curious. Maybe I'll get the Yama-er and I'll be like, oh, this is the best one of all of them. And then it won't matter because the dang mouthpiece is so friggin' bad. Okay, let me give you a test by test here between the buffet and the Yama-er. Think about the buffet crampon. I'm not throwing a $300 mouthpiece on this thing. I'm just throwing a mouthpiece that works. Gah! Okay. My neck hurts. Sam's break. So like the trombone video, we're gonna do a blind challenge, but it's gonna be a little bit of a different blind challenge because instead of you guys being the blind ones, we are gonna be the blind ones. We're gonna throw on a blindfold and we're gonna see if we can tell which clarinet is the cheapo clarinet, which one's the older ones, and which one is my nice buffet. And you guys can laugh along as we probably fail to figure out which is which. Should I get my wife? Let's do it. So I've got my test subject here. This is my wife, Jenna. She sort of plays clarinet. She learned from me 2 years ago because I didn't have anyone when I took over the new job who played the clarinet. One of these is the Yama-er $60 clarinet. One of these is a $500 to $600 buffet crampon clarinet. And then the other two are like garage sale / antique clarinets, and you can see which one is which. This does not look big enough to tie.
You have fingers.
Okay, just tell me what you think. Tell me how it plays. Sweet. What do you think?
It's a little harder to play.
Harder to play?
Yeah.
Okay. Next up.
Okay. Easier to play.
Easier to play? All right.
So it's kind of hard to play the upper register, so I'm like, could be more fake.
Could be more fake. Okay. All right.
Not too bad.
Not too bad?
Yeah.
All right. Which one do you think was the cheap one?
Either 1 or 3.
1 or 3. All right.
This one's really hard to articulate. Goodness.
Yeah, I know. Okay. That was the cheapo one, but it was the cheapo one with the mouthpiece that came with it.
Got it.
It is trash. So the last one you played before this was this.
Oh, not too bad.
So you were like, yeah, it was
Yeah.
actually okay, but it's only because we used that mouthpiece.
Right.
Now, remember when the one you said that was like kind of hard to play? That was the expensive one. So yeah. There you go. That's a blind chess. Let's give me a shot. So do you think you could do this for me? I'm very prepared to look like a moron. I'm very excited about it. I can like smell that it's not my nice one. That's weird. Oh, not a good start. See, I'm kind of at an advantage because I know the feel of my nice one. Like I know how the buttons kind of feel. So I mean, this isn't that. I don't think it's the cheap one. But it's airy and it's kind of hard to play. I'm actually giving the cheap one a little bit more credit than this one. I think the cheap one's going to be easier to play. This one's kind of hard to play. I'm going to say it's the garage sale one. I think that's the Selmer. We'll see. I think this is my nice one. But I reserve the right to change my mind. Yeah, I think that's the buffet. It feels, I don't know, it just feels a little like I'm used to it, maybe. This one, it feels good. So like feels kind of like in my fingers, it feels okay. So I'm thinking it's a newer horn, so maybe this is the Yummer. It doesn't sound as full to me as the one that I just had, which I think was the buffet, especially when you get down to the lower end. But I'm excited to be called a moron. Yeah, so we'll see. I'm gonna call this the Yummer. Okay, so I'm gonna change my answer a little. Just that I think I'm gonna call this one the Selmer, and I'm gonna call that first one the Normandy, because I think out of the two, the Normandy is probably older and is a little bit worse playing. Of course, I don't remember that for sure. I think this one blows a little easier than number 1. So, man. We'll see. I don't feel confident about it though. So like, here's the deal. No matter what this ends up being, I don't feel like good in my opinion of it, which is probably a good thing for the $60 horn. How'd I do? Which one was the one I said was my buffet? Oh my God, that's nuts. Okay, well, but if I would have had the old mouthpiece on, I wouldn't have known that. So, all right, so then how did I do on the rest of it? I got the garage sale one correct, I got the antique one correct, and I got the 2 biggest price different ones wrong. So, I mean, hey, take that what you will, I guess. Get a new mouthpiece and then this one will work for you. I can't say anything about like the longevity of the instrument. I can't say anything for the repairability of the instrument, but blind test, I got it wrong. Thank you. Nice. And there you have it. $60 Clarinet. Would I recommend it? I don't know, maybe. Get another mouthpiece. Get another mouthpiece. Get another mouthpiece. Also, you gotta watch out because this piece does not nicely pop into this one literally without pushing a button down, which you should not have to do. That's not good. It just isn't, it's not good. Lastly, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to bell off. Let's try. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's so hard to get that bell on. That's so hard to put on. Oh my gosh. And man, if I have to give this to a student, I'm gonna be like, only muscular students can play this. I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to return this or if I want to keep it to play and hand to students. This mouthpiece. Also, not super impressed with this little stand. I was excited about it, but like, look at that. What is that about? Come on. The stand gets a from me. There you go. It's a maybe. It's like a kinda, right? And that's coming from somebody who, like, I love my buffet. I really do. I love playing it. And I thought that this was the buffet in the blind test. And I thought the buffet was this. This isn't a bad playing horn when you get a good mouthpiece on it. It does play good. I can't even do the stupid double thing because the mouthpiece is so bad on this horn, I can't even play it. This is my good horn with my bad mouthpiece. All right, I'm gonna get a different mouthpiece so that I can actually play the stupid double horn thing that I wanna do for the dumb, stupid thing on the video that I wanna do. That's dumb. God dang it, that sounds so good now. Is this not the Yamaha? It's not. I got excited for nothing. That's not the Yamaha. That's not the cheap one. I need my cheap horn. Why am I've been doing this for like 5 minutes. So if you haven't yet, go down and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like it. Tell your friends, tell your grandma. She'd love this video. Sneak preview for the next instrument I've got. I actually already ordered the cheapest flute on Amazon. So make sure that you do subscribe so you'll see when that review comes in. Big shout out to my Patreon member, Salty and Spice, who actually helped me afford this instrument by his membership. He is definitely a patron of the arts. Do 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 do.